What
This
is switch
conference
statement
will now
exactly?
be recorded.
When I'm talking about a switch statement, so switch statement is basically similar to if else if. It is basically similar to what? If else if. So what was if else if basically? If else if was a logic wherein we have one condition. If that condition is false, again it has to check one more condition. If that condition is false, again it can check one more condition. So like that, it can go on checking the conditions. We can go on checking the conditions. If all the conditions are false, we ultimately need to go for the somebody's talking. Okay, so we will go for the else. Okay, so if all of them are false, all the conditions are false, we will go to the else block. We'll go to the else block. So what else block will contain? Else block will contain the false statements. Else block will contain what? False statements. Okay, so now this is something similar, not same. So something similar where we will compare. What we will do in switch? We will compare. So what we will compare? We will compare a constant value, okay, or I should say a variable value with the given cases. With the given cases. Now, suppose if somebody want to give a number, and depending on that number I want to get some value. I want to get some value. Okay, now for example this is like give number from 1 to 7. If you give 1, you should get Sunday. If you give 2, you should get Monday. If you give 3, you should get Tuesday. So like that 1 to 7. So if somebody is giving 8 or 9 or something else, what I might get? I might get something like this is not available. So this day is invalid. So this kind of output I want to get. Okay. So by not by condition, by comparison, by comparison. Am I clear? Yes or no? Okay. Now what I will do here, just to go with the same example. Okay. So suppose if I'm writing switch case, switch case for days. Okay, so switch case for days. So we have switch case for days. Okay, so switch case for days. So what we are having here, switch case for days. So now let the number be given by, okay, so let the number be given by the prompt. Okay, so number, okay, so what I can say, prompt enter day number, enter day number. So what we are doing here, we are going for making the user enter the day number. And what I will say here, switch day. Okay, so switch day. So what I'll write, so case 1. Okay, so case 1, case 2, case 3, so case 7 default invalid day number. Okay, so now, right, so now case 1. So when somebody is giving me, if somebody is giving me case 1, what I will get, I will get Monday. I'll get an alert of Monday. If somebody is giving 2, I'll get an alert of Tuesday. So what is break do here? So without break, what will happen, we will see. So without break, what it will do is, it is not true or false. It is not a true statement or a false statement. So as it is a continual flow, as the control looks at a continual flow, for example if you give 1, what it will do, without break, so it will start from Monday. Okay, so Tuesday, it will give Wednesday, Thursday, and all without break, because it is not the condition. It is not the condition. That is why it becomes very important to give a break. So you have to break. So if you want to break it at somewhere around in the middle or somewhere, what you have to do, you have to go for the break. You have to go for what? You have to go for the break. So case 1, alert Monday. Case 2, alert Tuesday. Case 3, alert. Okay. So like this, if I am running this, so I'll select, okay, Chrome is automatically selected. Yeah. So what it is asking me, enter the day number. So suppose I entered date 1. Okay, I entered day 1. What I got? I got Monday. So now for example, I will not give a break. I'll not give a break, and again I'll say 1 again. So it is giving Monday and it is giving Tuesday also. Why? Because we did not give the break. We did not give the break. So like this, break becomes a little bit important. Break becomes a little bit important when you are working with switch case. For if not required. For if not required. Why? Because if directly checks the condition. If directly checks the condition. So there is no requirement for break over there. Break not required. So now here break is going to be required because it has to stop somewhere. It has to stop somewhere. Okay, so let me run this again, and this time I will give something like 5. So what is 5? Friday. What it is saying? Invalid day number. Invalid day number. Why it is giving invalid day number, sir? Because you are giving a 9. So 9 means what it will do? It will match 9 to 1, no matching. 9 to 2, no matching. 9 to 3, no matching. No matching, no matching. So ultimately it checks for the matching. If no matching is found, the default will get executed. Which one it will get executed? Default. So these are all called as uh, control, I mean conditional based control statement. Of course here matching is done, but this also comes under that category. Clear now? You know, sleep kind of things. Okay, now we will talk about loops. So what is a loop? What is a loop generally? Loop is execution of a statement or statements repeatedly. So you want to repeat the execution. You want to repeat the execution. So the execution is getting repeated. So suppose for example, I want to take 5 numbers at a time. Let's say I want to take 5 numbers at a time. So what you will write? If I want to take 5 numbers at a time, what you will write? You will write uh, N1, N2, N3, N4, N5. 5 numbers you want, no? So you are creating 5 variables. But instead of that, what I can do is I can write a loop. I can write a loop for this. I can write a loop for this, and I'll ask it to execute 5 times. I'll ask it to execute 5 times. So 5 times you execute. 5 times I will take a number on you. 5 times I'll take a number on you. So at the end of the day, whenever you are using loops, what you are doing, you are making non-duplicate lines, means you are not repeating the same code again and again. Yes, now for example, if I have to take uh, n2 value, so what I should do? N2 value, what I should do? I should say n2 is equal to like this, no? N3, N4, unnecessary variables are created, unnecessarily the same style of code is getting repeated. Yes or no? The length of the program will increase, of course. Yes. So instead of that, what we will do? We will go for the looping. So what is looping in simple words? Looping is a process of executing one or more statements for n number of times, for multiple times, Am I clear? Am I clear with my points? So whenever I say loop, I will execute the same task again and again, again and again. Am I clear? Am I crystal clear with my points? Okay. So now we are going to talk about the loop types. Okay. What are the loop types that we have? While loop, do while loop, for loop, for in loop, for off loop, and nested loop. So while loop, do while loop, for loop, like they will be, we will be giving some values, initial value, the start value, end value. But for in and for off will work on the collection of elements. Work on the collection of elements. Getting my point? Okay, we'll see the examples. So these are new for you. Okay, so for in and for off are new because almost all the other types you have seen. So Java people have seen while and for loop, do while loop also. Okay, nested loops also. Python people have seen while loop and for loop. Okay, so they have seen so do while. Okay, so but now we'll understand each and everything. So first one is while loop. So while loop requires three things. What are the three things? The starting point of the loop. What it requires? Starting point of the loop. They require condition and they require the update. Of course, statements will be a part of the game. Okay, so what are the three things while loop require? Three minimum things. Start point, which we call it as initialization. Now, for example, what is initialization, sir? Initialization is something like n1 is equal to 1. This is initialization. Okay, initialization. Okay, second thing. So what is the second thing required, sir? Second thing is a condition. Second thing is a condition. So what condition you are saying, sir? So condition means we are validating that n1 value. Is n1 is equal to 1 is equal to, so now for example I want to print the output as 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now what is the start point here? Start point is 1. Who is the start point? Start point is 1. Okay, and what is the condition here? The condition is the n1 value is ranging from 1 to 5. N1 value is ranging from where? 1 to 5. N1 greater than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to 1, N1 greater than or equal to 2. Yes or no? Yes. So or I should say less than or equal to. So N1 less than or equal to 1, N1 less than or equal to 2. So like that you are validating. You are validating. So once the condition becomes false, once the condition becomes false, the loop will exit. The loop will exit. So it will check every time. Is am I equal to 1? Am I equal to 2? Am I equal to 3? Am I equal to 4? Am I equal to 5? Or you can delete it any manner. See, when you are writing programs, don't think that I can write the programs in one way only. No, I can write a program in multiple ways also. Same logic I can write in three different ways, four different ways also. It depends on your understanding. That's it. Okay. So what is the condition here? The condition should be the condition should be okay. First, I'll write the condition. N1 lesser than or equal to 5. So this is the condition. So N1 should range from 1 to 5, I told. So starting value is 1 and N1 should be either equal to 5 or less than 5. Equal to 5 or less than 5. 1 equal to 5 or less than 5. 2, 3, 4, 5 equal to 5. 6 6 is greater than 5, so not possible. Means I will stop until I get 6. So how you will get, sir? From 1 to 6, how you will get? From 1 to 6 I will get by the help of n1 is equal to n1 plus 1. Yes, but simply keeping like this it won't help. What I should do? I should write in a while. I should write in a while. Understanding my point? Now what is the starting point? What is the starting point? 1. What is the ending point? 5. So N1 should range from 1 to 5. Now for example, my question is I want to print 5 to 1. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Got it? Right? Now tell me what is the first step? Let n2 is equal to 5. Very good. Then n2 greater than or equal to 1. N2 greater than or equal to 1. And what is the suggestion it is giving? N2 is equal to n2 minus 1. That's it. You are decreasing. You are starting at 5. What you are saying? I will quit when I get a value beyond this point. What is that beyond point? 5 greater than or equal to 1, 4 greater than or equal to 1, 3 greater than or equal to 1, 2 greater than or equal to 1, 1 greater than or equal to 1. Yes or no? It may not be greater, but it is equal. Yes or no? So then how I am shifting from 5 to 1? By using n2 is equal to n2 minus 1. But writing like this won't give me the answer. What I should do? I should follow a syntax. I should follow a syntax. What is the syntax, sir? While understanding my points. So this is how you understand the programs. Okay. What do you need to know? What do you need to know in a while loop? See, there are thousands of programs in while loop. But for every program, what is important? Start point is important, condition is important, and step is important. Step, or you can say update also. Am I crystal clear? So initialization may be different, update may be different, condition may be different, but the logic remains the same. What is the logic? While loop. While loop starts from a point and ends at a point and takes an update. Am I clear? Okay. Now N1 is it. This is what I call as while skeleton. Minimum required things. I will keep minimum required things. What are the minimum required things? Start point, condition, and update. Am I clear? Yes or no? Now statement, it's up to you. So statement, you want to print N1 only. If you want to print N1 only, what you can say? Console.log of N1. Console.log of N1. Am I clear? Yes or no? Okay. Next. Console.log of, right. Now tell me what I should write here. While hmm, N1 greater than or equal to 1. Then you are going for N2 is equal to N2 minus 1. So same thing, I will keep it over here also. Done. But I will keep N2. Understanding? Now tell me what I got here. What I got in the output console. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The problem may be any big problem in while. Okay. But the three things what are required are initialization, the start point, the condition, and the updates. These three things are really, really important. If those three things are not there, while won't work. Crystal clear? Pakka? Yes? Okay. Now writing a program for adding the numbers, doing some calculations in the loop. I want to do some calculations in the loop. So what I can say? Suppose for example I want to say let Sm is equal to 0. Now instead of this, what I'll say, I'll say Sm is equal to Sm plus N1. What is this line Sm plus N1 will do? It will take the value and it will add each and every value in a cumulative fashion. It will add each and every value in a cumulative fashion. Yes or no? Am I clear? So it will add and it will give you the sum. So suppose if I am printing the sum. I'm printing the sum. What you are going to get? You are going to get the sum. Okay, what you are getting here? You are getting the sum. Okay, let me clear all the other outputs. So save this and refresh this. What you got? 25. How you got 25, sir? Oh, sorry, you got 15. How you got 15, sir? 1 added with 2, added with 3, added with 4, added with 5. The result of 1 plus 2 added with 3. The result of 1, 2, 3 added with 4. The result of 1, 2, 3, 4 added with 5. Clear? Same while loop. No change at all. Done? Okay. Now, what is a do while loop? So, do while loop means without executing any condition, what you are going to do, you are going to execute a statement without going to check any condition. You are going to execute the statement. After statement execution, then you are checking checking the condition. That is what is the difference. That's it. Am I clear? Yes. Now for example, instead of this, I will write do, and I will write this here. Now tell me what happens. You're getting the same 15 as the answer or not? Why, sir? What is do doing? First, it is adding sm is equal to sm plus 1. What is sm value? 0. What is n1 value? 1. So it is adding 0 and 1. Point number 1. Next, point number 2. Again, it is saying n1 is equal to n1 plus 1. What is n1 is equal to n1 plus 1? 1 plus 1. n1 is 1, no? 1 plus 1. What is 1 plus 1? 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. True or false? Is 1 checked? 1 is never checked. 1 is never checked. Why? Because the first execution is done without checking any condition. Without checking any condition, the first execution is done. Am I clear? Yes or no? Okay, sir, if the first condition is false, if the first condition is false, automatically first execution already took place. But in while, if the first condition is false, the loop exits. The loop exits. Okay, right. So now I'll just give a small program to you. Okay, so find the first 10 Fibonacci series. The first 10 Fibonacci series. What is Fibonacci series? You know? What is Fibonacci series? First number is 0, second number is 1, third number is 1, fourth number 2, 3, 21, 34. That's it. 10 numbers came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? First number is how much? 0. Second number is 1. Mandatory. And the third number will be addition of the first two numbers. Fourth number will be addition of second number and third number. Fifth number, I mean 5. 5 is addition of 2 and 3. That is third and fourth. Like that. Now can you write a program on this? Start. I'll give you 4 minutes time. Start. Just to habituate. Finished? Done? Okay. Tell me. Hmm. N1 is equal to 0. N2 is equal to 1. Okay. Then N3 is equal to 0. N is equal to, okay, let's say N3. N3 is equal to N1 plus N2. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I want to use do while. Okay. Okay. Do while. Right. So it is giving you answer. Hmm. Is it correct? It is giving you answer actually. Correct? Pakka? Sure? Okay. Right. So while, what I should write? While, what is the question? First 10 Fibo series. Okay. 10 Fibo series means it should go for how many times? 10 times. Okay. So shall I say I less than or equal to 10, where I value is equal to 1, something like that? Done? Okay. So let me save this. Hmm. It is going on infinity. Hmm. Why it is going on infinity? I value did not get update. No, I value did not update. So I plus plus. Can I say I plus plus? Python people, can I say I plus plus? Yes, because I plus plus is nothing but I is equal to I plus 1. So Python people, for them it is new, no? Understood? So you have to be careful with the updates. Okay? So don't uh, make the loop to go infinite by not providing the update. Update is compulsory. Update is compulsory. Yes or no? Am I clear? Okay, fine. Right. So now let us run it once again. It got stuck. Now tell me. Okay, so it got stuck. So we will say keep waiting. Okay, so what is printing now? N1 means it will print 0. Okay. N1 is equal to N2. So what it is printing? Okay, let me run once. So save just to refresh our programming skills. That's it. So start debugging. Okay. So tell me what you got. Did you get the answer? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to how much? Up to, okay, 1 second, let me clear once again. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to that you got or not? Okay, what is exactly happening, sir, here? Okay, first N1 getting printed, Yes, n1 means 0. Super. Next, what is happening? N1 is equal to N2. So the N2 value is getting copied into what? Is getting copied into N1. N1 is getting copied into, I mean, N2 is getting copied into N1. So we are swapping. What we are doing? Swapping. Then N3 value is going into N2. And again, I am doing the same calculation. What is that? N3 is equal to N1 plus N2. Means what I'm doing, I'm adding now second number and the third number. Second number and the third number. Again, go for the logic. Again, what you have to print now? You have to print n1 value. What is n1 value now? N1 value is updated, no? N1 value is what? N1 value is N1 value is 1 now. N1 value is 1. So in that way it can go for. Okay, so all that, how many times it will go on? It will go on for 10 times. It will go on for 10 times. Yes. Am I crystal clear? Okay, so you can analyze it anyhow. So that's how, so we are not concentrating on the logical stuff anyway. Okay, right. So we will go for the next loop, which is going to be where is that? Just where is the file? What is the file name? Switch loops. Yes, data types. Yes, no. Yeah. So do while. Okay. Now, next we will look at the for loop. So my way of writing it is different. So this is my way of writing. So I will say f3 is equal to f1 plus f2. Okay, so f1 is equal to, so logic will be the same, of course. So I write it differently. The AI write it differently. It's up to you. Whoever want to write, they can write in their own way. Okay. Now for loop. So what is a for loop basically? Initialization, updation, and the condition you write in a single line. You write in a single line. Okay, so now here if you observe, for initialization, condition, and the update. For initialization, condition, and the update. So instead of writing in different lines, we are writing in the same line, separating them by semicolon. Separating them by semicolon. Again, this is okay for Java people, but Python people don't know this. So for Python people, the for loop is for only taking on a collection. But for Java people, it is like you can take the initialization, you can take the condition, you can take the update. Okay, so same program you can write using for loop also. Now tell me how can I write it in the for loop? For what I should do? I will take the initialization, okay, semicolon, and what is the condition? I less than or equal to 10, okay, semicolon I plus plus. Okay, I'll give a small twist here. Now I want 10th term only. What I want? I want 10th term only. Understanding my point? I want 10th term only. So what kind of changes you can make? So simply if you run this again, what you will get? You will again get 10 terms. But I don't want all the 10 terms. I want only 34. Sorry? Console.log. I should keep outside. Huh? Okay. So I'm getting something like 55. 55 is not the 10th term, no? 55 is which term? So you have to put N3, sure. Hmm. So, okay. make some changes. N1 is equal to 0, N3 is equal to N3 is equal to N1 plus 2, N1 is equal to N2. I 8 better, yeah. So I should be 8 because the first two terms are here no already. So I should be 8, yeah. So I should be 8. First two terms are already there, no? So first two terms are already there. So what I can do, I can make 8 because first two terms are already there. You are considering from the third term. You are considering from the third term. Okay, so simply appali ante, suppose if I want 15th term, what I should do? I should say 15 minus 2. What I should say? 15 minus 2 because 0 and 1 already are there. Already are there. So we are starting from the third term only now. We are starting from the third term. Suppose if I am asking 50th term, what you should write? You should write 50 minus 2. 50 minus 2. Minus 2. Every time minus 2. Because the first two terms are already there. Same logic. Nothing different. Okay. So now everyone understood for loop. What is a for loop? Everything you write in a single line. Everything you write in a single line. Initialization, condition, and the update you write in a single line. So that's what generally is. Okay. So logics I'm not going to explain clearly because already you know the logics. You can apply those logics here. That's it. Okay. So my job is not to explain the logics. My job is to show you front end activities. Okay. So next, okay, some other examples are there you can check out, but here this is important. For in loop, what is for in loop doing, sir? It is used to iterate over a collection object. So you have a collection object here. What is a collection object? Collection object is nothing but a kind of a dictionary. We call it as a dictionary. What, sir? What is dictionary? Dictionary is a key value combination. Dictionary is what? A key value combination. Suppose if you open a dictionary book, so in that book, what will be there? A word will be there, and its meaning will be there. Word will be there, and its meaning will be there. Word will be there, and its meaning will be there. Yes or no? So now this EID is a word, and this is like its meaning. Ename is a word, it is like its meaning. Esal is there, it is like its meaning, something like that. Yes. Now what I want, I want to iterate over this collection of elements. I want to iterate over this collection of elements. So what is this collection of elements, sir? It is containing eid, ename, and esal. So what you are collecting, you are collecting eid, ename, and esal. So what you are doing, you are writing for key in this is for in loop, for in. So this is any variable, that is any variable. So what it will collect, it will collect all the keys, it will collect all the keys. Getting my point or not? So what it is doing, it is collecting all the keys. All the keys are collected. Okay, all the keys are collected, and what will happen, each time you can access one key. So first key is what, eid. Second key is what, ename. Third key is what, esal. Now what I'm saying, emp of key, what is the first key, eid. What is the second key, ename. What is the third key, esal. Understanding? So what will be the output at the end of the day? Output will be, tell me, what is the output going to be? So output is going to be eid, I mean, sorry, 4589 Surrender and double nine. So you will get its value, no? You will get its value. Okay, let me run this. Now, what it is saying? This page says 4589. Why 4589? Because you are accessing the first key. You are accessing the first key. When you are accessing the first key, automatically it gives its value. Yes or no? So suppose if I am saying roll number 1, who will come? Particular Abhishek or Abhilash will come. Yes or no? Same thing. So roll number one is his key. Abhilash is his value. Am I crystal clear? So how to access that? By using the name in the bracket. What you are keeping? You are keeping the key. You are keeping the key. Say okay. Why Surinder I got? Because the next key. So it is like iteration, no? First I got key 1, second I got key 2, third I got key 3. If loop is not there, how you will write that? EMP of EID, EMP of ENAME, EMP of ESAL. Three times you have to write the same logic. Yes, but with loop what happened? You can access each of the keys. You can access each of the keys. Am I clear? Yes or no? So that's how the for in goes. Okay, for off is almost the same. Okay, so almost the same, but what you are trying to do here, you are trying to take up. Okay, so something like off. Okay, and you can say simply key. So you can say simply key here, almost similar kind of thing. Okay. Uh, EMP is not it. Regular. Okay. Okay. So what it's saying? One, two, and three. So we don't require a dictionary basically. Okay. So what we require here? We require. Hmm, what we require here, sir? We require a list of elements. We require a list of elements. So list you can say array, right? So for off will not deal with the dictionary. It will deal with the list of elements. Of course, they are also objects. Sir. They are also objects. Am I clear? Off when will in when will you use? When you are having a dictionary. So when you are having a normal list, you can go for what? You can go for a list. I mean, you can go for a off. There is not a dictionary. Am I crystal clear? Yes. Any doubts? Any questions up to here? Understood the points? So these are all the loops and the control, I mean conditional control structures. So from tomorrow we will start the most important thing, which is functions. Okay, functions are so important that in React also you will work with the functions. So we have to concentrate more on the functions. Okay, so from tomorrow the real JavaScript begins. Okay, right. Thank you.